Ayo, Chiksua here. Today we're going to show you guys how to two-turn all the disaster stages in the extreme difficulty. So we're going to start with Eastern, then we move on to the Camilla, and then Valenti last, because in my opinion Valenti is the most annoying and also the hardest thing if you don't know how to beat it within 2 turns. So basically what we're going to do is obviously we're going to invite a second account which I have on my phone. So my phone is unfortunately a little bit slow, so there might be some lag. And yeah, let's first of all talk about the team. So number one, this is going to be the team. It's basically full supportive. If you want to, you can also press on auto with the team, or basically use an AI that works as well, because the AI should be ranking up and buff, which is the most important thing. The problem about that though is if you do use the AI, you can't use Daddy Yeti here because you will be missing in damage. Yes, Death Pierce can stack. Another thing as well is you can also use attack food. So basically here, as you can see, we're using gold food because that is more than enough. And yeah, so basically red Gotha, because we have 2 unknown units. That's why I prefer to have red Gotha. Margaret is one of our damage dealers, and our main damage dealer is going to be the lowly Merlin. We have full attack artifact sets, and yeah, now I would say we're going to just go in and let's see how this goes. So I won't skip the entry stuff because number one, it looks really nice. I think you guys totally agree, right? Number two is going to be also that I need a proper thumbnail. Actually, are we even able to put out? I think now I remember we actually can't put out, but yeah, that is what it is, guys. So what we're going to do is obviously we're going to just rank up, then we rank up again, we double buff, and then we can just strike basically. And the Margaret can actually do enough damage with the Danafall list together in order to, what it's called, in order to kill the Eastern. On this account, the Danafall list doesn't have UA gear, so basically number one, as I said earlier, if you are missing in damage, obviously use attack food or double Death Pierce, that's gonna help, or find a different solution. Okay, I forgot what I wanted to say, to be honest, but yeah, so what we're going to do now is we're going to use the stronger Thunderfall list, and then we're going to use the AoE of Margaret. And yeah, so now we should be moving to transition, and once again, double Death Pierce is superior, but I'm not even sure if we are going to get the Daddy Yeti drop, but we should be getting it since this is a boss battle, right? Not boss battle. Demonic Beast battle? No, this is also wrong. I don't know, guys, but here as you can see, we easily kill without any issues, and once again, just use attack food or anything else that will work if you can't do enough damage. And now the cool thing about the red Gotha is going to be that we actually gain another 10% attack onto our units, which wouldn't be happening if we use the green Gotha. But if we are going to exchange to a different unit, okay, let's finish this first before I talk too much, guys. So we do this, let's use this, let's also burn those AoEs. Okay, this one, that's it. So basically there's a better unit where we actually can use the green Gotha. It's going to be the Trader Melee, but not everyone has Trader Melee. That's why I also showcase with the lowly Merlin. I think another strong green single target unit might be strong as well, like maybe a Rimuru. I haven't really tried it out much, so definitely let me know in the comment section what teams you guys are using. And now we show one run with the Meliodas really quick, so that we can also show you guys, hey, Meliodas is actually a little bit better, because obviously Meliodas, he has a amplify damage card, and we have a shit ton of buffs because we are basically having the Hellbrom buff, then we have the Margaret buff. Margaret alone gives us 5 different buffs because she's increasing the basic stats, and also she's going to have a damage reduction buff and also a damage increase buff, which is just insane. 6 buffs for melee. Okay, guys, we're gonna move back when we have melee in the team. Okay, guys, now we have the Meliodas, and I didn't switch to green Gotha because obviously green Gotha would be the better option, but I think it's better to not show it with green Gotha, so that you guys can see, okay, this is going to be enough even if we don't use it. I think I'm not sure, okay, Maybe the AoE Pierce might do better. I'm not too sure. I doubt. Actually, the Margaret Death Ignore might be actually much better, especially because she has elemental advantage. But here basically it's going to be the same thing, just like previously, just that this time we have, instead of a power strike, we have a amplify card, which is going to deal a lot of damage based on every buff we have. And here, easy move to second phase. Damn, my English, guys, it's pretty early still for me. That's why I'm still a little bit dizzy. I also had an exam earlier, went okay, I would say, but yeah, hopefully I'm gonna pass. So what we're going to do now is basically we just do the single target. I really hope the single target is gonna be enough. I didn't even pay attention if we actually get a bonus drop from the Daddy Yaddy backline. We can pay attention after this. So, and now basically I really hope, I think this should one shot. Yeah, here as you can see, very easy clear. And now we can move on to the other stages. The other stages we only show one run. Because that's gonna be more than enough. So unfortunately, Daddy doesn't work, guys. Okay, I'm Pepega. I actually didn't pay attention if it works or not. Now we know, okay, it doesn't work, which is very unfortunate, which means Death Pierce is going to be the superior backline, because Death Pierce, as I said earlier, Death Pierce can stack, so using 2 Death Pierce is the way to go. So now we have to invite the other account again, and we will talk about our team first. So our team is basically going to be the same team as the other side, just that instead of Eastern we have a different buffer, a attack buffer, so you can use, for example, the green Gil Thunder or the blue Elaine. Both work totally fine because our other damage dealers, they are going to be those 2, and everyone obviously on an attack per damage. So on the left side, by the way, we don't even have Yua gear for Slayer. Slayer totally gonna work as well. Instead of Slayer, you can also use any other strong blue DPS, because is she even red? I'm not sure right now what color she is, but I think it is. I think she was blue, right? I think she was blue, so maybe even using like a strong green DPS like Loli might be good as well, but not like it matters. I think we can even press on auto. If we're going to press on auto on both sides, they both are going to buff at the same time and use the very far right side cards. Okay, the bad thing about the left account is that we are actually using a freaking Elaine card, so maybe it wasn't the greatest decision. But the good thing is, on our side we use Slayer cards, and our Slayer has Yua gear, so we should be still doing fine even though we press on auto. But there's also another mechanic of Camilla. So basically in Camilla, either you hit her 5 times it was, I think, or you don't hit her at all unless you can kill. Because every time you're going to hit her, she's going to increase her attack related stats, which is going to be really annoying. But if we are going to basically not hit it or kill, then there's no issue at all. So basically now, as you can see, we're going to do more than enough damage. I don't know what to say anymore because we're just autoing it, so it's kind of weird. And I hope you guys couldn't hear that someone, I don't know, the door slammed pretty loud. I don't know if you guys were able to hear that. Let me know in the comment section. Okay, probably the wind. Like, I really hate that. I don't know if you guys know what I mean, but when the window was open and someone, or when I, for example, try to just close the door normally, it's so loud. So okay guys, we are coming to the Valenti stage now. On the left account we still have the supporting team, just like we showed you guys at the beginning. So basically we're going to rank up so that we actually have better and stronger cards. On the right side it looks a little bit different though. What we want to do is we want to rush the ult of Zariel in the first turn immediately, and the only way, unfortunately this time, we actually do have to use food. We're going to use ult gauge food, and then that is the trick which is going to make us be able to actually kill. Death Pierce on the back, on the other side is very nice, because basically it guarantees us, or it helps us in critting with Zariel Power Strike, and also the Red Slayer. So if you guys are not aware, Red Slayer needs as much crit chance as he can. So he's on a crit chance defense build with crit chance top pieces, which are common, because those you can easily roll it without losing much resources, right? So what we're going to do now is basically we just need the rank up from the left side and the buff of course as well, and then we can move one time with Sadia and burn both of his cards, and then we're going to finish, and the ult should be able to clear it because number one, Valenti takes more damage from Sever cards and he has a Sever ult, and also his own relic is going to increase a lot of his stats. So basically this is more than enough already. We will not need a secondary, a third card, so that's why we're not going to use the third card, and then we can actually press on auto on both sides. Basically now we're going to just rank up and then buff, and the AoE is going to increase the stats of Sadia already so that the power strike hits really hard here. As you can see, I think we didn't miss any crits, and it's like barely any health left. So basically as long you have an decent okay borrowed attack gear onto the Thunderfall list, it's more than enough in order to kill. And now basically all we need is we need to wait for him to ult, and if you guys are not aware, I think one unit on each side is going to be taking that unit. It will always glance, or no, not glance, or will always miss, but ults won't miss. So basically that's why we're going to actually do it like this. Yes, you can see almost 1.8 million with the ult of Sadia, and that's how easy it is. So of course it will be a little sorry guys, it will be a little bit harder if you don't have a high ult level onto your Sadia, but let me know in the comment section what ult level you guys had in order to clear, because I think maybe like 2.6 or 3.6 might be enough. I'm not too sure though. Let me just check the health of the Valenti. I think it was like around 1 million in the second phase. So that's quite a little bit. So yeah, almost 1.1 million. So maybe you might need to draw a secondary Sever card, for example, but then there's some RNG because you might be turned off to deal damage onto it. But yeah, I really hope it was helpful. You enjoyed watching this. If you're new on this channel, definitely make sure to subscribe or join our Discord channel. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and peace out for now.